Good morning, guys. This is Cole, Lisa, and Stephanie. We're going to give people another minute or so to get logged in and we'll get started. Good morning, guys. This is Cole, Lisa, and Stephanie. We're going to give people another minute or so to get logged in and we'll get started. Good morning, guys. This is Cole, Lisa, and Stephanie. We're going to give people another minute or so to get logged in. This is Cole, Lisa, and Stephanie. We're going to give people going to give people Okay, it's echoing, Cole. It's still doing it. Okay, it's echoing, Cole. It's still doing it. Okay, it's echoing, Cole. It's still doing it. It is muted. Okay. It was muted from time you started live. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? It is muted. Okay. It was muted from time you started live. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? It is. Okay. It was muted from time you started live. Well, let me go out and come back in then. So Lisa may have to start.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I've left in the chat feature for you guys the attendance for us to get started as we were getting things situated with the new setup. We're going to first start on the Google Drive and Apps homepage inside Canvas, and that should be visible on the screen. As you come into our course, the landing page that you have here will give you our welcome, and underneath the welcome is going to give you the different modules that are going to be talked about in the Google Drive and Apps course. For some housekeeping, just so you know, it is going to be a self-paced course where you can take your time in finishing or completing the coursework within this week that you're scheduled, or you can do it day by day up until August 15th. August 15th is the last day of the coursework that will be open. So like we said, it is self-paced. So here on the welcome screen, we're going to be talking about the purpose of using Google Drive, an overview approach of using Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides, forms and quiz, and drawings. We're also going to talk about how to create a calendar and an event, building a label known as group in contacts, and an overview approach to a Google Meet with some extensions. At the bottom, you will always see our contact information, but note to self, it is always easier for us to answer via email as we can do that in between different things we have going on. So our email address and our phone numbers are sitting there for you. Scrolling back up to the top, when scrolling up to the top, we're going to look for the words that says modules. So modules is the blue words on the left-hand side, right underneath home and announcements. Inside here, we're going to talk about two different modules just to give you a view into what each of these modules are. So the purpose of using Google Drive is the first module. As you complete this module, and the presentation and assignment, it will then move you to Module 2. So let's first click on the presentation that states the purpose of using Google Drive. Your assignment is going to sit there. There'll be a jump out box with the word presentation so that you can get to it. And then on the assignment part, we have 3 areas that you can answer questions. So go ahead, Cole, back into presentation. So what Cole has done is he's put you in student view so you can see what you see and what you see on the screen currently is what's there. So the presentation that sits in front, you're gonna go ahead and click on the word presentation, and you can see a little jump out box icon next to it. When you click in there and go through the presentation, you would then go ahead and click the blue submit button. So this is the presentation for the purpose of using Google Drive. And then when you're done, you would go ahead and click submit or click the next button on the bottom. So next, assignment, the purpose and use of Google Drive. After you have reviewed the presentation, you have 3 questions. And it's going to ask you at the bottom, please use the text entry box to submit your answers. So submit assignment, and the text entry box should come to either the side or the bottom, depending on your screen. There it is. And lowering down, you see the text editor that is there. You'll click inside the box. You'll give your answers to those 3 questions, which you can copy and paste into there if that helps you as a learner. And then you'll scroll down to the bottom and make sure you click submit assignment. It is imperative and very, very important to make sure you click submit assignment so that it moves you to the next assignment, the next module, so that you can then maneuver through one module to the next to the end. The way that you can check to make sure you've submitted something is over on the right-hand side. You'll see the word submitted with a check mark, as well as the blue button saying resubmit assignment. And then you would move to the next. And then for us right now, that would move to that next module. So the next assignment talks about the different apps inside Google, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, Drawings, etc. And in here, we have a lot of different material for you to look at and review. Some things you're going to look at and you're going to feel comfortable with. Some things you may have to play around with. We've incorporated different videos for you to watch because, again, everybody learns a little differently. Some want that printed written form, some want that video demonstration, and we've tried to form fit everything to fit different learners. So as you keep scrolling down through, this is all the different information that refers and deals with doc sheets, slides, forms, and drawings. As you keep scrolling, you'll click the next button, and then your assignment. So inside here, there's going to be a little bit more to the assignment because there are more things that were covered. So go slow, make sure that you review back to the actual presentation that was inside here and the different cheat sheets that we left you because they will help you figure out the assignment. We're going to go from creating a folder to getting different doc slides and forms built, how to launch a Google form and quiz and the responses, how to actually draw using the Google drawings. And then lower at the very end, we're going to ask you to take a screenshot of it all. And Cole's going to go ahead and just give you some helpful links there on how to do that screenshot.
Okay, good morning, everybody. So down here at the bottom, anytime we've asked you to submit a screenshot, we always try to include these helpful links. So no matter what system you might be using, whether it be a Mac, an iPhone, an iPad, or a Windows device, or a Chromebook, or an Android device, we've given you links right here that you can click, and it will go and tell you the various different ways to take a screenshot on your device. We think we've covered everything, more or less. But if you're unsure of how to connect or how to do anything, just explore those options. So as you're ready to submit your assignment, just again go up here to the blue Submit Assignment button, scroll down, and you'll see there's a new file upload section. So you're going to choose your file. So you're not going to see the screen capture on my machine just because how file windows work with screen captures. But I would browse to my screen grab that I took a photo of. I would choose that file. You would see the file name be uploaded. You can submit multiple files. Of course, we're only asking for the one file, but you do have the option. Of course, there's always the option to submit a comment along with the file. And then all you have to do is click the blue Submit Assignment button and upload your photo. You see the Canvas confetti that we turned on as requested there. And now your assignment has been submitted. You can double check. You should always say resubmit assignment, which means you've already done it. You can see the submission details up in the corner if you wanted more information. And of course, you have the option to download the same screenshot you just submitted. If you're still struggling with how to take a screenshot on your device, you could always use a cell phone. Literally take a picture of your computer screen, email it to yourself, or send it to Google Drive, download it onto your computer, and then just re-upload it using the same steps we just displayed here. If you're having issues using the key combinations to take a screenshot on your device. But it's really that simple.
Go ahead, go back to our homepage if you don't mind. Come out of student view. I want to go ahead and show them the modules near the bottom so they know what to expect once they start finishing up their coursework. So when you start completing your modules, you'll jump from one module to the next. And as you complete the 5 different modules there, at the bottom, you will then have the opportunity to fill out the staff evaluation form. Once you fill out your staff evaluation form and it's completed, it will then prompt for a certificate of completion of Google Drive and Apps. Once that certificate generates with your name on it, you then can either print or email it to Myra Warricks up at Staff Development, and it will then Canvas will then proceed to give you your Canvas badge for Google Drive and Apps. Just remember that this is a self-paced course and you have until August 15th to complete it. Once it is completed, then feel free and either print or email to Myra Warricks so that you can get your CEU credit for this course. Cole, can you go back up to the top and click on announcements? Now, for those of you that are here today, you want to go back in so that you can review the video from this morning's chat. Inside announcements, you will have Google Meet with YouTube live stream, introduction to Google Drive and apps, and inside there you'll find 2 things. Eventually, you will find the link, the embedded YouTube for this actual recorded live stream, as well as the attendance form is sitting there with a link. On Thursday, we'll be going through the Q&A session that will have the attendance form there, as well as the YouTube link. That's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed the overview. If you have any questions before the course begins and such, feel free and use the chat feature at the bottom or at the right, depending on how your computer is set up. And we'll be more than happy to answer in the next little bit. Go ahead, Steph.
I was gonna put that form link inside of the chat if they needed it.
Oh, perfect. So before we end today, please just make sure that you fill out your attendance form, and Steph's gonna put that in the chat in just a few minutes. And if you have any questions or anything, we're here to answer to help you out. Otherwise, we hope you have a great day.